originally for this idea, I was going to do a top 10 tips on dating Irish guys kind of thing, but when I was doing my research, I came across this really strange website and I started to read it and then I just had to stop because I realized it's something you guys need to see. I'm still going to be talking about things that are common among Irish guys, which might be of interest to you if you're a woman looking to date an Irish guy, or might be of interest to you if you're a man just interested in psycho-anthropological things that are interesting, I guess. This is YouTube. Stop nerding out and use littler words. The reason I enjoy looking at the differences between different societies, especially Western societies that on the surface have so much in common, is that when we look at other cultures, it seems so bizarre to us. For example, the Cayenne women wear these necklaces that eventually make their necks longer because they find that an attractive trait. And when that's presented to us in a certain type of article or format, we think that's really, really strange, really, really weird. I'm not saying go do that, I'm just saying. But then if you look at fashions in Western society, like making your lips bigger, for example, that's just as weird if you present it in a certain way.
The fashion of making one's lips larger than one's head was a common fashion among Western women in the teen noughties.
Before I get into the video, be sure to subscribe because it's what makes the world go round, and do check out my Patreon, which has had a couple of very interesting posts lately. The description box has all those details. But yeah, let's go through this article together and just have a good laugh at what's right and what's wrong. I'll link the article below, but you don't really need to go to it because I'm going to share all the stuff with you here anyway. But it's on a website called International Love Dating, which from my investigations appears to be a dating website but with really specific types of people. For example, they seem to be talking about dating Irish men, but there's no Irish women list. There's also no American men and women list. So yeah. Are you looking for an international love and need information about people of all nationalities? Well, not all, because they don't have a lot of them. Or now that your search has revealed that one special person, would you like to receive more information about her or his particular nationality? In both cases, our page about the characteristics of world nationalities will help you discover which nationality is best for you. As if human beings were so simple that we could just go with an entire nationality to date. I find dating very complicated, which is why I don't do a great deal of it. Of course, there's a picture of a ginger lad. Of course there is. He's a lovely ginger lad, but it's just so typical that he would be ginger. Ireland is a nation of fun-loving, easygoing people who see every day as a new beginning. Dunno, we're pretty cynical as a people. I'm not sure if that's true. Although living on an island and somewhat distant from Europe, the Irish are up to speed on education. Are we distant from Europe? I mean, it's 40 minutes on a €35 Ryanair flight to the UK. Alright. No matter whether they live in Dublin, Kildare, Wexford or some small village. Oh, I think Cork might have a problem with that one. The Irish are friendly and outgoing and love to be part of a large, happy family. I'm one of 2 children. Don't know how large that family is, but yeah. Men from Ireland, especially from Dublin, are always great for a laugh and a good time, the ideal partner in any situation. An evening in the pub with a glass or 2 of Guinness, an evening at the races, never been to the races, or a quiet romantic night at home, just the 2 of you with candlelight and a glass of wine. Let me tell you, it's the ladies lighting the candles. I've never seen a fella light a candle, ever. Well, I take it back. There's also a serious side to the Irish, and your lover will support you. Your lover, oh my god, I can't even. I don't think any Irish people call each other their lover. This is my lover. No, oh. I will agree, Irish men are gas, as in they're super duper funny, as a people in a general way. And should you decide to locate to another country, your Irish partner will have no problem with settling into a new lifestyle. I mean, I know I do lists that are very broad, but that's very individualistic about whether a fella wants to move countries or not, but yeah. Irish men are super charming and have the gift of the gab, and they can pretty much talk their way into any kind of job or whatever, especially overseas. They're very, very charming. What are the favourite activities of single Irish men and women? Listening to music, dancing, conversation, celebration and festivals, family and friends, sport, especially rugby. There is very distinct categories of Irish guys. Some of them really like football and some of them really like GAA. So I wouldn't say it's purely rugby. And then a lot of that other stuff that they said is just standard humans. Like, if ever I go to somebody's dating profile and they're like,
I enjoy watching films.
Everyone enjoys watching films. Everyone enjoys music. That's just standard. You're not telling me anything new about yourself. Have you ever met anybody who says, I hate watching films? No, because everybody likes some kind of film. People are going to comment below and just be like, I hate watching films, just for the crowd. And yes, they definitely have a good sense of humour. Irish men are hella funny, and that's a good thing. Ooh, what is the stereotype of Irish men? Boom! We're into the interesting stuff. Because of their friendly and naturally hospitable nature, Irish guys are thought of as a desirable partner, and when they marry, it's a lifelong commitment. That's not untrue, but it's becoming a little less so because you had to be separated for 4 years before you were granted a divorce, and that was largely because of the whole Roman Catholic Ireland thing. But as religion is becoming less of an important thing in Ireland, there's definitely a lot more divorce happening. Typically, an Irish man is pretty individualistic and strongly determined to successfully complete any project. I don't know. Irish men are definitely individualistic and very stubborn, especially when it comes to household things and things being broken. But more often than not, in my friends' houses and apartments, I've seen their fellas have started DIY projects and not finished them. Not all the time, but starting a project and not finishing it is a common thing. I think American men do that too quite a lot. But yeah, I wouldn't say they complete any project, because most Irish males understand that beauty is ephemeral and like a flower will one day pass away. Oh my god. Ouch! That actually hurts me in my soul. Oh, I'm so hurt. No, we're not going to stay looking the same forever, for the love of God. That's what plastic surgery is for. But the way they've written it, it's almost like Irish men are doing Irish women a solid by understanding that one day they'll age. They actually say that their beauty will go away, which is completely untrue. Just because you're older doesn't mean you're not beautiful. I know a lot of beautiful older people, both men and women. That's just freaking horrible. What a horrible thing to say. While they might not be hot-blooded Don Juans from a Latino country, they know how to be polite and understanding. Okay. Summing up exactly what we really love about Irish men, we can use one word: banter.
Banter!
They're chivalrous. Although he might not sing love songs beneath your window or send poems and bunches of roses every day, you can be sure he'll always do his best to keep you protected from outside influences. Is it just me, or did that sentence take a dark turn there at the end? Okay, so they're chivalrous. Somewhat. I like a door to be held open for me, and I like a guy to make sure I've gotten home safely and all that kind of thing, but they don't all do it. As for sending bunches of flowers and poems and stuff, I'll agree, they don't do that, but they're very, very chivalrous in the sense that they'll turn around and do something utterly charming out of the blue, and something you might not think of. Irish lads tend to listen, so if you say, I really like blah blah blah, he'll file it in his back burner and he'll have it ready for a rainy day. They have a strong sense of responsibility. The family always comes first, so if your Irish partner wants to introduce you to his family, especially his mother, it means he's serious about starting a relationship. But mammies come first to Irish men. If one day you overtake his mammy as the greatest source of female power in his life, you know you're a keeper. He wants you forever. After working a long hard week, the Irish love to enjoy their leisure, often spending quality time at home, sitting on the sofa and having a nibble, a cookie in front of the TV. That's so specific. I've never seen an Irish man eat a cookie in front of the TV, ever. And while single guys like to go out and meet their friends at a pub or a bar, it's more of a social activity than an opportunity to get drunk. Oh, article. You're so wrong. They love to get drunk. When he actively starts seeking a woman to share a good, strong relationship, it's a serious topic for him, because online dating is an accepted way of life in this green and pleasant land. Your Irish guy will never make you feel nervous or uncomfortable. Yes, Irish guys try to make you feel relaxed and comfortable. That is a big thing. They will try and put you at ease, and they'll put themselves down a lot or make you laugh and stuff. There is a lot of online dating in Ireland, and I definitely think every Irish guy has a turning point in his life where he decides to get serious and settle down, so that part's not untrue. Patience is an important factor when dating a guy from Ireland. You'll need to be patient and bide your time because Irish guys don't like to make speedy decisions. But when eventually he makes up his mind, you'll know it's for real. Yeah, that's true. I spoke before about how long courting takes in Ireland. It is an act of patience indeed. And finally, their sign-off note: when you successfully find a match with your lovely single man from Ireland, you can be sure you've hooked a treasure. Most Irish men seek a serious partnership, but not just some quirky part-time romance. There's definitely a bit of that out there, for sure. And they will always keep you happy. But if you're a little uncertain, you can join other single men from countries such as France, Sweden, the Netherlands, Denmark, or Great Britain. Okay, they're plugging their website there, but we get the idea. Okay, this was a really interesting article, and I hope you found it as intriguing as I did. I always think it's just so interesting to look at your sociology through the lens of a different culture. Obviously, this article is written by somebody from a different culture, and that's what makes it kind of interesting to me anyway. Or maybe you didn't find it interesting at all. I'm aware that analysing articles isn't a thing that a lot of YouTubers do, so let me know in comments if you also found this interesting or not. Thumbs up if you liked it. And that's it for me. I will be back on Wednesday with more randomness, so stay weird till then. Bye. Banter! Banter! They're adept at using quick cheer... But if a guy started... Just sit for now.